And news just coming in, we are now told that South Korea has announced that it will begin a clinical trial into mixing doses of AstraZeneca and Pfizer COVID-19 vaccines to speed up the process of inoculation. This, of course, comes amid delays that have been caused by production issues and the safety fears. Now, the new trial will include 500 military personnel who have received one dose of the AstraZeneca vaccine, examining their immune response after being given a second dose of the Pfizer jab. Abhishek Kapoor is on the phone line with me. Abhishek, tell us more about this experiment that South Korea is doing, but it's not the first country to do so. We've had other reports come in from countries which are looking at this possibility.
Well, absolutely. In fact, Nupur, this experiment, as you rightly said, is being done in other nations as well, gains significance in the backdrop of the fact that not just in India, globally there is a shortage of vaccines, and to kind of optimize the resource utilization, you have to look at the possibility of mixing the vaccines wherever, whichever is available. So in that context, this limited experiment being carried out in Korea on their military as of now, where soldiers in a controlled group are first being given the AstraZeneca vaccine, and then after a certain gap as a booster shot, the Pfizer vaccine. So I think this is something, and the results of this experiment is something towards which every country would be looking forward to, particularly a nation like India, where we actually have a situation for the next 2-3 months where we have to really tide over a vaccine shortage situation. It's really important because these clinical studies would tell us whether we can continue, for example, with mixing a Covishield with a Covaxin, or now that Sputnik and in some time Pfizer and Moderna would also be available in India, so whether we can go ahead and mix and match and do a cocktail and increase the numbers of vaccinations with this. So I think very important experiment. WHO guidelines are there in terms of carrying these clinical trials, so to say, and UK, it's happening in UK, it's happening in Germany, and even Indian regulators are looking at the possibility of carrying out a controlled trial for the same. So I think in a couple of months we should be looking at the possibility of mixing and matching as well, but very important given the fact that the global vaccine shortage is going to be there for a while.
Absolutely, Abhishek. Thank you for joining us. As Abhishek is pointing out, of course, in the UK, this trial is already been taking place for a while now, and they have looked at AstraZeneca and Pfizer vaccines being given one after the other. We'll get you more on that.